Harris outside. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
James against Harris. Here's the beast. Good, and the assist goes to James. 6 points for Freak.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Harris. Kept alive. Monroe. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Monroe's got his second bucket. Pass to the beast. Back to James. Passes it to the beast. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shoots it. Off the left rim and out.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
The dish now to Oladipo. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Cavaliers leading. To the inside. And Irving with the basket on the assist by James.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
The pass to the beast. He dishes it to Booker. James outside. Pass to the beast. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Len. Smith comes in for Booker. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's the beast. Here's Smith. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Cannon. Feeds it to Vucevic. And that one's good.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And so here's Cleveland. They lead by 4. Back to Smith. Up and in on the layup.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
For Orlando, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Cannon kicks to Gordon. That is good. Gordon's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list.
Dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Smith outside. Here's the beast. And again, it's Cleveland.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Cannon kicks to Gordon. There's a screen. Hazanya. And it's off from 3-point range. The beast passes to Varejão. No one near James as he lets it go. Off target with his 3.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
7-second difference, shot and game clock, stolen by Varejão. Finished off the break. 6 points for J.R. Smith.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Cannon dishes to Vucevic. And he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got 6 points.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern. We'll go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Alex Len. James comes in for J.R. Smith. The Beast, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Irving. So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Cannon. Monroe is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Manning in at the 2. No luck.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow 'em.
James.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors was simply terrific. He had 30 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. It was just a strong game from him in what was the final game of the series. No bigger moment to come through, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Rondo's checked in.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Passes it to the Beast. LeBron left side. And there's the pass to the Beast. Shoots from the high post. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Monroe's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Vucevic. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Vucevic has got 8.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's 13 points for Freak.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Orlando. Rondo kicks to LeBron. Pass to the Beast. Right wing. Rondo passes to the Beast. Lets it go from deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's Oladipo on the wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo. And so here's Cleveland. Here's the Beast. Rebounded by Vucevic.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Another miss by Orlando. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Right wing. Here's the Beast. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Oladipo misses.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
For 3. And LeBron James good for 3. LeBron's got 5.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And a pretty tightly...
Well, guys, with Nick here, what was the...
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis.
It's been a nice game for the Beast. 13 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
The Beast in a 2-guard. Booker out there with LeBron James. Then there's Irving. And it's Len in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. No good from the Beast.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Harris kicks to Peyton. Inside, here's Monroe. Len grabs the board. Len's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by James, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, LeBron.
2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. The Magic trail by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Vucevic. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good. Gordon's checked in for Greg Monroe. Here's Irving. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Passes it to the Beast. Inside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Good. The Beast's got 15.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
There's the pick. Oladipo goes in. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Len sets a screen for James. Outside Irving. There's the pass to the Beast. It's stolen by Oladipo. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. For the lead. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Oladipo's got the lead up to 1 now for Orlando.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's the Beast. It counts. And the foul. That one on Vucevic.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Trevor Booker. And a change for the Magic. Hezonja, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. Changes. The Beast comes in for Jarrett Jack. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Irving. LeBron right side. Pass to the Beast. And the rejection by Monroe. Here's Cannon. James covering. And stolen by LeBron. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. LeBron is running. Orlando grabs the miss.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And the rejection by Smith. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for the Magic. He feeds it to Cannon. Oladipo, the pass to Hezonja. It's tipped. It's stolen by Rondo. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Cannon from long range. No luck. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Rondo passes to the Beast. 15 seconds left to play here in the third. Fires for 3. The rebound by Hezonja. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Oladipo outside. No good. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. Orlando trailing here. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Orlando, Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Harris is out there with Monroe, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's the screen. Irving passes to the Beast. And Oladipo pulls it down.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
They get it again. Well, Cleveland shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's the Beast. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Irving against Payton. Down low, up off the screen. And Vucevic with the layup.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Here's Irving. Good on the baseline, Jay. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
Let's go quickly over to Jordan for an update.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Len's checked in. Payton kicks to Oladipo. Payton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it from 12. Payton's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Monroe's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Picked by Vucevic. Payton kicks to Vucevic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now it's a 3-point Magic lead.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Now here's Payton. Oladipo outside. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Oladipo's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Len with a screen on Harris. Out to the right wing. Here's the Beast. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
And Monroe kicks to Vucevic. Shot from 6. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
LeBron passes to the Beast. To the inside, Len dishes to Booker. Here's the Beast. But they recover it. There's 1:40 left here in the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
And the Magic making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. Good on the shot. Vucevic has got 20.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Len, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
.131 left in the fourth quarter. Payton passes to Vucevic.
Kann den Sack wohl nicht treffen.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he has 20 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here, aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
To tie it up. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. The Beasts got the game tied up here for Cleveland. Payton against Irving. Payton dishes to Vucevic. Booker pulls it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
LeBron kicks to Booker. Good!
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Irving against Payton. Dishes to Vucevic. 11 feet away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len.
Komm.
So it's Orlando now. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so too. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Der trifft ihn nicht. Du hätte ich auch selber werfen können. Mein Gott, ey.
.20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Vucevic the pass to Payton. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
At the line for your Cavaliers, 3.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
He kicks it to Gordon. On the wing, Harris. Payton outside, trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. From downtown, offline. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to...
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what allowed this team to stay so focused and ultimately get this huge win here tonight?
I think it's just everything we've been through in the postseason. We've been down. We withstand rallies. And, you know, the good thing about it, when they score, we didn't get our head down. We just got back on offense and started to execute. So it's a great team that we're going against. So we're going to need every effort, every play. And it's going to take all the way down to those zeros on that clock to get a win.
Experience is a great teacher, LeBron. Thank you. Kevin, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
A ton of his points were coming inside tonight. It really speaks to how aggressive he was in this game. If there was a path to the hoop, he was attacking. Love that kind of mindset in a backcourt or a wing player.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And that is it for this broadcast of round 2 of the NBA playoffs. For my